constantly change the set because you run into the horrible situation of them cutting you off.
Yeah.
If you're overplaying, you don't want to overplay because that's it's rude and it makes everyone have to work an awful lot harder. So you really want to be on time, do your thing, get off, and then the main band comes on and does their thing. It's got to be like a military operation. But even in that situation, we will say we'll change one song around, or if we're doing a couple of new ones in there, we'll switch one out and switch another in. But by and large, you'll experiment a little bit at the beginning, lock it down, and go, okay, we're good. And then once you're comfortable with that, you have an idea if you want to switch a song round just to make it fun. If you can get away with that,
Yeah. Give us your best gig and your worst gig.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Too many best gigs.
Right.
I can go from, because as kids in our hometown, there was 2 gigs to play, the big gigs. It was the Mayfair Ballroom, which was a nightclub, 2,000 capacity, right in the centre of town, and there was the City Hall. We played the Mayfair, I think the first time in 78, 79.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, we opened for somebody earlier than that. We opened for a punk band called The Motors back in 76, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
And the City Hall we only did once. It was actually opening for girls' school in 82. But that's like a big deal to us to actually play there. And then things like playing the Hammersmith Odeon, which we've opened for Aussie, and we opened for girls' school there too.
Nice.
But there's so many firsts. So one of the first big festivals we did was the Art Shock Festival in Holland in 1983, where we were second on the bill. I think there was a band called Trance, there was Merciful Fate, then there was us, then there was Accept. And that was an insane gig. That was really, really cool for us.
Wow.
And playing with, before that, playing with Ozzy, we did 4 gigs on the Blizzard of Oz tour. Played with Whitesnake, Motorhead. Playing with Priest was brilliant in the States in 86. We did 6 dates with them, and they were amazing, and we're huge fans. So that's stuff like that was always cool. But it's difficult. We actually opened for Metallica in 2014 at a football stadium in Brazil. That's the biggest show we've ever played. That was 70,000 people, and they were so cool. They couldn't have been nicer to us. The crew were incredible to us, and it was just a wonderful experience all the way around. The worst show? Oh, jeez. I've got one great bad show, right? We played in Reno in 2016, I believe it was.
Uh-huh.
And we got there, and they were still making the stage. Hammers, saws, the whole 9 yards going on. So it's like, okay, we're going to go eat. We come back, they had it together. We go, the opening band's playing, and it was a pathetic sound system. It just sounded like just dreadful. I'm there with me head against the speakers going, is this thing even on?
Really?
Oh, God. So it's not going to be great. They have a chaser on the lights, which is sound. The sound triggers the lights to go around in a circle.
Yeah. Wow.
Not a guy operating the lights, just this. So whenever you played it was just going around in a circle.
Yeah, chaser.
So
wow.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Wow.
And on the stage itself, it had shag carpet.
Oh, wow.
So we're playing, and you really have to lift your feet, or you'll trip. And my brother's a big guy, and he's barreling across the stage, and he trips and goes headlong into the drum kit.
Really?
Destroying the drum kits. Our drummer at the time, Joe's knocked backwards, flat on his ass, drums everywhere.
No way.
Takes 15 minutes to put it all back together.
Oh, wow.
We get it back together. We keep going. Some guy gets up on stage and he's dancing. He's taking the mickey, he's taking the piss, laughing, but he's dancing with us. And we're like, yeah, get off. And he gets off. And then we get near the end, we're playing. He gets up and does it again. And he's, bumping into my brother. My brother's like, yeah, get off. And he's like, ha, ha, ha. And my brother pushes him, get off. The guy gets mad and pushes my brother.
Oh, wow.
Wrong move. Guitar goes down. Fists, boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
I'll come over. I kick him too. The guy flies through the air, 6 foot down to the bottom. He's lying on the ground like a broken bug. And I'm like,
wow,
keep off our stage. He comes up after the show to my brother. And he's like, man, you could have killed me. My brother puts his arm around the cage and goes, don't worry, son, it's all part of the show.
What a story right there. Wow.
So that can happen. Another one was in Slovakia in 2016. It was my birthday. This was in Ljubljana, I think. And we're doing the sound check. And it was dark. There wasn't many lights on. I couldn't see the sound man. And I'm trying to test my microphone. And he's not there. My headset microphone with a wireless. And I'll go look for him. So I go to walk down and I miss the stairs.
Oh.
And it's like 6-7 foot down on the concrete.
Oh, no way.
So I curled into a ball and somehow didn't break the microphone and didn't break me.
Oh, wow.
and then after all that, in the middle of the show, my brother picks up a huge bottle of water, having fun with me, throws the water. All the water comes out of the bottle, goes all over me, shorts the microphone, shorts the wireless. It's like $1,500 worth of damage instantly.
Oh.
And here we are in the middle of, bum F nowhere. So I had to use a regular microphone until we could get to England and buy a new one.
Oh, man. What a story right there. Wow. You guys should...
happy birthday to me.
Right. You guys should... Is there a movie on this? So you guys should have a movie on this.
Oh, yeah. I got to do the book. That's for sure.
A book for sure, yeah. Awesome, man. Would you like to send a message to the Raven fanatics listening to this podcast?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And I know it sucks at the minute not being able to see live music, but hopefully by the end of this year, there's some reports that might even stretch into 2022. All I can tell you, as soon as things open up, we will be out on the road and we will see you then. So hang in.
Awesome. Thank you, John. Appreciate your time, and I hope to see you on the road soon.
Absolutely, man. Thanks so much. You take care.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to download and check out our podcast wherever you might find it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Radio, Deezer, Amazon Music, Anchor, FM, a bunch of other digital formats out there that have our podcast available, That Metal Interview. Anyways, thank you guys for finding it wherever you might find it. Out of so many podcasts out there, we really, truly appreciate it. So thank you guys. And a big shout out to the Raven family, the Raven band members. So thank you guys thank you, John, for spending time with us, and keep rocking, man. It's always heavy metal time somewhere in the world. So keep rocking, guys, and don't forget to tune in to our radio station, jrocksmetalzone.com, and stay tuned for other interviews. And don't forget to keep it metal.
That Metal Interview.